Hello, my name is Mingmin and welcome to my channel. This is the second of our travel series and we are now here in Dublin. So we have snuck into this tiny cafe. It's called Bean Hive and they serve the most amazing coffee art. I got one here, which is really the pool. If you can see it. And actually got it in an edible cup as well, so I can eat the cup after I finish a drink. So cheers for a good morning. Hopefully we have more beautiful sceneries coming up soon. And in Dublin, a must-visit stop is definitely the Book of Kells and the Old Library at the Trinity College. Unfortunately, we are not able to film the Book of Kells itself, just to protect the manuscript, but here are some of the footages of the Old Library itself. And we definitely still can't miss the chance to try out Murphy's ice cream. And they have two really interesting flavors, which I also highly recommend. One is the dingle sea salt, and the other is the Irish soda bread. But I really like the sea salt flavor. So after that, we walked around the city centre, visited the iconic Molly Malone statue, and we also went to some of the greens around St. Patrick's Cathedral before making our way to Phoenix Park and Kilmainham Jail. So I don't have any footage of Kilmainham Jail because we're not allowed to film inside, but here are some photos that you can definitely visit. I highly recommend it because it becomes the history of how Ireland was set up. So in Phoenix Park, to kill some time, we actually rented a bike because everyone was already so tired from walking around, and we managed to see some deers, which were super fun to see the deers up close. So this is just me trying to cycle up to the deers. We were all starving by the time dinner arrived, so what's better than heading off to an Irish pub to have dinner. And we settled with the Old Mill, which is again very close to Temple Bar, but the food just smells really amazing. And what we ordered is a lamb shank, which is their signature, as well as a cottage pie, so with beef mince as well. And the lamb, I'm salivating thinking about it. It is so tender, like it just falls off the bone. So we didn't have a lot of footage in the restaurant because it was quite packed and the lighting wasn't the greatest. But rest assured, the meal was so delicious. And after dinner, we just went back to our hotel and rest for ready for the next day. Good morning. It's day 2 in Ireland. I had a very good sleep. Now just having some breakfast, getting some coffee in. Because being in 3 countries in 3 days is no joke. We're in Howth! For lunch, we came to Octopussy, which is like a tapas-style restaurant. And we ordered their seafood chowder, sherry monk fish, and a fried calamari. Please look at how much seafood there is in the chowder. It's really, really rich. Very, very flavorful. Oh, very rich. Very, very rich. I also haven't had fried calamari in so long, and it is such a childhood nostalgia. And these were super, super fresh. It was just lightly battered, super crispy, very, very fresh. After lunch, we went on a 3-hour cliff hike around Howth. So basically, Howth is like a little peninsula around at the edge of Dublin, and you have a lot of cliff walks over there. So you can see how close to the edge of it. It was a very relaxing 3-hour walk. Where you hear a lot of the seagulls screeching. So we have a short footage of that in here. It was so loud, like a bunch of school children. It was a very serene, peaceful hike. So we head home for some lovely treats. Chang! Guess what we got? We got a pack of 12 oysters, unshucked. So we're going to see some oyster shucking action in a bit. And just a little bit of backstory for these oysters. So we got them from Nikki's place, and we saw them early on in the trip, but then we didn't want to buy them because we didn't want to carry them around. By the end of the trip, we had like 10 minutes left before our bus arrived, and I was determined to get them. So I ran down the pier just to buy them, and then ran back up. But they were truly, truly worth it. So fresh, and it only cost like 12 euros for 12 oysters, which was an amazing deal. Like, you don't even get this deal in London. But now we need to learn a bit of how to open an oysters, which looked easy on this footage, but I'm going to show you some behind the scenes, and they're not that easy. 你这样瞄着看 Yes. Yeah. So for dinner, we walked past Temple Bar straight to Buns and Burgers, which was really delicious. Like, I don't know why, but I gulped down the whole thing, so you only have a photo here. This is day 3. We are now on our way to Cliffs of Moher, following the paddy wagon tour, and this is our first stop. It's just a small gas station
like this for the whole day. Literally, the bus stopped like 10 minutes before the bus stopped. The sun came out and all the sky is nice and blue. And if not, it was initially all dark grey clouds, and we thought that the Cliffs of Moher tour would be the same as well. So hopefully this weather will stay. And I'll see you later.
So halfway on the tour, we also stopped by Burrati Castle, but just for a quick photo.
Came out for us. So happy. So there's the cliffs of Moher. It stretches, I think, 70 kilometers. So but I'm just so happy with this view and the sun. Everyone is off the bus for lunch, but I packed my own salad. Got my smoked salmon from Nikki's. And we're in Dulin right now. After the Cliffs of Moher visit, I really just can't. I still can't get over the fact that we managed to get our photos in, even though it was forecasted to be raining, and it did rain. And it only had the sun for at the hour that we arrived there. So it's just so crazy. So really, you can't do anything about fate. This is around 1.5 hours since we arrived. It's all cloudy again. Covering the things.
So before we reached back to Dublin, we made a very quick stop at Kinvara and tried some of the Irish coffee.
I'm good. Thank you.
Irish coffee.
No.
Nice.
No, Americano. Where's the Americano?
I like the coffee taste and slightly some hint of whiskey.
More rain on our way back home, but you can see a little rainbow peeping out. Looks like the sky will be clear soon. Such a big rainbow though.
have some food. Final destination for this whole Ireland trip, and then we'll be buying some souvenirs. It has butler chocolate, has really amazing flavor for chocolate. Yeah, you can see we have the spire here.
For our final breakfast in Dublin, we head to Queen of Tarts, and I really cannot recommend this place enough. Like, the desserts are so good. I am still thinking about them. Victoria sponge cake, Bailey's cheesecake, apple crumble, and a scone. Oh, this looks so good. Let's try one.
The apple is still warm. Let's try the Bailey cheesecake with some chocolate chip inside.你勾最开心。I think it depends on the cream. Victoria sponge. Oh, 更好吃. I like the raspberry jam. Very refreshing. Okay.
Final stop of the day, we're visiting the Guinness Storehouse.
Roast is actually 232 degrees. Any higher, the barley catches fire. Any lower, the beer won't develop its unique character.
This room smells like fresh coffee. They are brewing wine.
Centered alongside coffee, dark chocolate that comes from the roasted barley from these people boxes. Now, what the boxing is entitled?
Less bitter than how you normally have Guinness.
And on the top floor of the Guinness Storehouse, you reach up to their gravity bar, where you can have the whole skyline of Dublin.
Let's try Guinness. 其实我蛮喜欢这个，怎样喝啊？就like drink it，就普通喝水这样，它就会长泡泡。Just a bit. I'm the sipper.
My second take on trying to get a Guinness moustache.
I don't know how Nicole does it.
So sad that it's our final meal, but we went to Xi'an Street Food to have their biang biang noodles and the famous Irish spice bag. And we had it at St. Stephen's Green before heading back to the airport. So thank you so much for watching. If you like it, please like, subscribe and share. I'll see you next time. Bye!